In this major breaking story, Donald Trump just did something highly suspicious in Venezuela, but there's a twist. That's right, Donald Trump is once again falling devastatingly short of America First. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump ran on America First. He campaigned on it. Arguably, he won on it. And now, suddenly, Trump seems far more interested with meddling in foreign affairs.
Mr. Speaker, as our country wastes trillions of dollars in wars overseas, the American people are frustrated and saying, why is it that we're doing that while China, with its Silken Belt Initiative, is building its industrial base? They want us investing not in wars overseas. They want us investing in manufacturing here at home, in healthcare here at home, in childcare here at home. And as we debate this bill, President Trump is announcing that he has seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. People voted for President Trump because he was going to end the endless wars. This Congress must stand up against another war in Venezuela like we had in Iraq or Afghanistan or Libya. The American people do not want a regime change war in Venezuela. And Mr. Speaker, while I have such tremendous respect for the chairman of the committee and the ranking member, it's not enough for Pete Hegseth to come and just testify behind closed doors. I trust their judgment, but we need an accountability and a full hearing where Pete Hegseth answers to the American people for what happened off the coast of Venezuela.
It gets even worse, though, because Trump is desperately trying to cope as to why him and the Republicans are headed towards disaster come the midterms. Forgive me if I cut this clip off a few times to mention when Trump tells a lie.
Statistically, it's amazing. When you win the presidency, even if you win by a landslide like we did, and even if you do a good job, and some people say we've done the best opening 10 months in history, in the history of the presidency. I think we have.
Not true.
Who's done better? We ended 8 wars.
False.
We have the strongest economy. We have
wrong.
$18 trillion coming in, which is more than any country had, times I think 5 or 6.
Literally, it's all imagination.
18 trillion is a lot even in your standard, right?
Yes, sir.
Even for that guy, 18 trillion is big numbers. But we have $18 trillion coming in.
That is a falsehood.
Pretty amazing, right?
Okay, well, I'm starting to get a headache, but anyway, things just got a little worse. Trump just did something incredibly suspicious in Venezuela. Take a look. We're learning tonight that Donald Trump just carried out an extremely suspicious operation off the coast of Venezuela, and it's already blowing back on the United States. Trump confirmed the US seized a massive sanctioned oil tanker loaded with 1.1 million barrels of Venezuelan crude, bragging it was the largest one ever and saying, "We keep it, I guess."
As you probably know, we've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually. And other things are happening, so.
Interested in the seizure of this tanker. What happens to the oil on this ship?
Well, we keep it, I guess.
Where does it go? What port does it go to?
Well, you have to follow the tanker. You're a good newsman, just follow the tanker.
That alone is reckless enough. But here's where it gets worse. This is the first tanker seizure since Trump ordered a military buildup in the region, a move that already sparked fears he's inching toward a confrontation with Nicolas Maduro. Experts warn this kind of escalation is how accidental wars start. But here's the twist. Trump didn't just raise tensions, he raised oil prices. Immediately after the seizure, Brent crude jumped and US oil futures climbed, meaning Americans are now paying more because Trump wanted another tough guy moment on camera. Analysts say this seizure creates a new geopolitical headwind for global supply. Translation: Trump just made energy markets more unstable and gave Maduro ammunition to claim the US is trying to seize Venezuela's oil reserves. So Trump gets his headline, the threat of conflict goes up, and American consumers get stuck with higher prices, all because he couldn't resist another impulsive stunt that experts are already calling dangerous and potentially illegal. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.